you all for being here today at John H. Eader Park in celebration of our new Augmentative and Alternative Communication Board. I would first like to start by inviting Maddie up here so we can say the Pledge of Allegiance. And I would also like to invite Lolly McCarty up here. She will be leading us in the pledge.
Place your right hand over your heart. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I would like to begin by taking a few minutes to acknowledge some very special guests who are here with us today. From our City Council, we have Council Member Rhonda Bolton. We have Council Member Natalie Moser. From the Community and Library Services Commission, we have Lolly McCarty, or our Vice Chair Lolly McCarty. From the Huntington Beach City School District, we have Dr. Lisa Winston, Superintendent, Dr. Paul Morrow, our School Board President, Mark Manstoff, our Facilities Director, and Ms. Beck, Principal of Eader Elementary. So again, I'd like to welcome you all to this beautiful day, which we're very lucky, and it is really the perfect day for this, as we celebrate the addition of this remarkable communications tool here at Eader Park. In 2020, this 2.6-acre neighborhood park was upgraded. The old playground was demolished, and a new fully accessible playground was installed. This project includes all-inclusive play equipment, including sensory features, accessible pathways, and new poured rubber surfacing. The proximity of Eader Elementary School as well as Banning Library provides the perfect landscape for the installation of this park. An all-inclusive playground is an open and safe space carefully designed to promote play amongst children of differing abilities, ages, and communities. It also provides opportunities for everyone to practice a range of skills and encourage active, independent, and meaningful play for all. Both a physical and social event, inclusive play is not solely about accessibility, but the experience that happens once an individual gets out into the playground. Accessibility breaks barriers. It allows a full and equal participation of community members to utilize the park space. Improving accessibility brings about increased quality of life. At this time, I would like to invite our Community and Library Services Development Director, Ashley Wysocki, to speak more on the AAC Board, as well as a partnership between the city and Cal State University Long Beach National Student Speech Language Hearing Association.
Thank you, Mayor Pro Tem Vandermark, and thank you everyone who has come today for the unveiling of the Augmentative and Alternative Communication Board, also referenced as the AAC Board. In my office, I have a quote by Albert Einstein displayed, which says, "Play is the highest form of research." Play is crucial for a child's development, and for adults can be an opportunity to relieve stress, meet friends, and new neighbors. Like so many of us, as a child, I played house, I played doctor, and any sort of make-believe world my imagination would lead me to. The playground is where I learned how to follow rules, learned to build relationships with my friends, and where I made new ones. It's actually where I met a rival handball player in 4th grade who became my best friend of now over 29 years. While I was playing, I learned how to win with grace and lose with humility. It's also where I discovered my love for basketball and volleyball, 2 sports I still play today. Even as an adult, there's nothing more fun than swinging on a swing or sliding down a slide and escaping my day-to-day realities. Parks make life better, and the addition of the AAC Board here at Eader Park will enhance the lives of our Huntington Beach community by removing the barrier of verbal communication, as nearly 1 in 12 children ages 3 to 17 have a communication disorder. It is a device that allows a nonverbal child the ability to communicate a message to the listener, even if they're unable to speak it. A communication board is a visual representation of language and brings tremendous benefits in the park setting. It facilitates communication, increases accessibility, gives equal access to play, and provides an opportunity to destigmatize AAC use. All kids want to play. Through an accessible and sensory-rich environment, inclusive playgrounds instill a sense of independence and confidence in all children. I would like to thank Justin Torres for his assistance in the installation of this board, and Heather Schmoll, who approached the city with this concept. I would now like to introduce Heather Schmoll, who will provide more information on the Augmentative and Alternative Communication Board and how it came to be here today.
Hi everyone, good afternoon. My name is Heather Schmoll and I am a speech and language pathology graduate student from California State University, Long Beach. As the project leader on the university side, I am just filled with immense pride and gratitude as I stand before you to mark the culmination of a journey that started in 2020. Our mission was clear: to enhance the accessibility of Eader Park by introducing a permanent Augmentative and Alternative Communication Board, also known as an AAC board. Before I delve deeper into the significance of this project, I want to take a moment to express my heartfelt gratitude to those who made this dream a reality. To our individual donors, your generosity has been the backbone of this initiative. A huge thank you to the Private Practice, SLpedia, and Dr. Margaret Venta-Wilson for their unwavering support in this project. And then I also want to acknowledge the CSU Long Beach National Student Speech Language Hearing Association and the CSULB Department of Speech and Language Pathology for their invaluable contributions. Additionally, I extend my sincere appreciation to the City of Huntington Beach for allowing and supporting this transformative project in our community. So, for those of us who are maybe less familiar with AAC, this is really an amazing tool that can either supplement or serve as an alternative to speech for individuals with disabilities. In our rapidly evolving world, the number of people turning to AAC is growing. But why, you might wonder, should we introduce a board such as this in a playground? I invite you to imagine a playground where every child, irrespective of their communication abilities, can share their excitement, their apprehensions, their desires, and their aspirations. A place where AAC doesn't set a child apart, but integrates them seamlessly. By installing AAC boards in public spaces like Eader Park, we're doing more than just adding a communication tool. We're dismantling barriers and challenging preconceptions. We all know that children are the leaders of our future. By familiarizing them with AAC in settings that they love, like playgrounds, we're nurturing empathy and understanding from their earliest years. We're instilling in them a belief that every voice, regardless of its mode of expression, holds value and significance. In conclusion, this initiative is not just about a board in a park. It is a stride towards a future where play is accessible to all, where every form of communication is embraced, and where the use of AAC is not just accepted, but celebrated. With your support, Eader Park is now a shining example of inclusivity and compassion. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Again, thank you everyone for being here today. I'd like to invite our city, school district, Long Beach State representatives up here to unveil the AAC board. I'd also like to invite Austin Edsel here as a representative of Janet Wynn. He will be presenting a commendation.
My name is Austin. I'm with Senator Janet Wynn's office, and I'm also the chair of the Community Library Services Commission here in Huntington Beach. But on behalf of the Senator, we'd like to present this certificate to you, certificate of recognition to you, House State Long Beach, for the work that you're doing here in our community. I think making our playgrounds more accessible is a significant step for our city, and helping our children express themselves and communicate better, I think, is excellent too. So thank you so much for the work you're doing.
Thank you.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This is something that a child with a disability might use if they have a difficult time expressing themselves using verbal speech. And so I became interested in this when I saw pictures online of other parks that had done this, and I reached out to our professor that specializes in this in the department, Dr. Venta-Wilson, and I just said, I feel like we could do this. Let's partner with a city that already has accessible playgrounds and just see if we can get this done with someone. And no one does accessible playgrounds quite like the city of Huntington Beach. So we have just been honored to partner with the city to make this dream of mine a reality.
This is truly the first all-inclusive playground outside of the 9th Street playground at the beach. So hope that moving forward, all of our playgrounds become inclusive. And so that's everything from a communication board up to adaptable swings, like we're starting to install of our new playground builds. And so at the end of the day, we just want all of our spaces to be available for everybody regardless of their ability.